Namaste, good morning. Thank you for joining. Please practice as always according to your conditions and your abilities. Don't have to do everything I do. Just respect your limitations. Think of the practice as an offering and imagine all beings are experiencing this practice through you. So if we think in that mindset, we're less likely to go to the place of pain or suffering because we want to offer the best experience possible. So let's begin. Sit tall and straight, close the eyes, bring the attention within. At the moment of creation, a divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. Fix your mind on that alone. Rest your thoughts in that alone. And in that you'll live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other, only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even better than meditation, more powerful and more meaningful, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation. Do it because it must be done for the well-being of all. So let's do the mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, just channel the guru through your voice. Imagine a guru singing through you. You derive all the benefits as though you're chanting it perfectly. And if you do know it, do it with conviction and volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around us. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Vandrikaksham Sabaya Vihantraha Sajihi. Let's do spiritual breathing in order to connect with the divine within. Take the arms up from the fingertips. Inhale the best down through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the attention and the breath at the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep everything you brought in within and just exhale out through the arms of breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale down everything you need. Feel it streaming down through the arms into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it as an offering to God who resides at the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale the best down through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all again in the spiritual heart. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your arms down now. So let's do purifier pranayama. 3 rounds in order to purify the nadis. These are psychic receptors that are found all throughout the body, countless numbers of them. They say over 350,000. And when they're fully open and fully purified, you can realize more for yourself. You can realize your full potential, which you can benefit others through that. For this technique, imagine you're bringing all the purifying effects. Feel as though there's a big broom sweeping up all the impurities. On the exhale, just allow all the impurities to be swept out of the body entirely. So we're inhaling for 4 counts through both nostrils, Close both nostrils for 12 counts for the breath retention, and apply the locks to the breath retention. For the root lock, contract the buttocks. Push the belly button to the front of the spine. For the throat lock, as you inhale, raise the chest, inflate the lungs. When it comes time for the breath retention, you just tip your chin down, and if it doesn't touch, you can bring a little pillow there. But if you also bring the tip of the tongue towards the mouth behind the teeth, that will help to seal off the lock. The attention of the space to the eyebrows. On the exhale, it's out through the left, and you're letting go of the tension in the throat and root. Those locks you can release at that point. Okay, so left hand in Jnana Mudra on the left knee. Right hand, second, third fingers fall down to the palm. This is Vishnu Mudra. As soon as you turn the palm towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra. But we still use this for the alternate nostril techniques as well to control the passage through the nostrils, a breath through the nostrils. Right thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. So let's begin. Breathe out completely. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Chin on the chest. Tip of the tongue through the mouth behind the teeth. The attention of the space to your eyebrows. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side slowly and evenly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 3, 4. Hold the breath. All the attention of the space to your eyebrows, all the mind and body and emotional activity as though they're frozen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale slowly and gradually out to your left side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 4, hold for 12. Keep your attention fixed at the space in your eyebrows. Exhale out to the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Inhale. 4, hold the breath. Keep the mind ever calm, and if it wanders away, just bring it back. 12. Exhale up to the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the right hand down. Take a moment to just observe the effects on the body, the mind, and emotions. No judgments of what you do observe, no expectations of what you should observe. Just be the witness. So let's do calming breathing now. Breathing into the left nostril, close both nostrils just for a fraction of a second. Exhale to the right, inhale back to the right, close both nostrils, exhale to the left. We can apply the friction technique also on the left. On the inhale, the breath moves back all the way down towards the root of the spine. On the exhale, it moves back up. So keep following the breath with your attention, and this is wake up. This helps to keep the mind focused. But again, if your mind starts to wander, just bring it back. Have no judgment as to what is happening, no judgment when it does happen. Just keep doing your best. Eventually the mind will settle. So again, the hands always the same mudra. Let's prepare. Breathe out completely and to breathe empty the lungs. And at the end of that, close the right nostril, right thumb, inhale down to the left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the left, open right, exhale back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down through the inhale to the right. You can keep your left hand on your right knee and just indicate the movement of the breath, the motion of the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Close right, open left, exhale back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale down again, inhale. Exhale right. Inhale right. Everything should be natural, even. And exhale left. The mind always seeking to find that quiet state. Down. Inhale left. Exhale to the right. Inhale right. Exhale left. And inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Continue. Whatever's coming up in the mind, be unconcerned, unjudging, unchanging. Tune your mind to the Supreme Divine Consciousness, whose nature is infinite, immutable, and stainless. The next time you exhale out of your left side, conclude. Whenever that happens to be, no need to rush it to get done. And then once you are done, again, just notice the state of the mind, the body, and the emotions. Through the practice of being the witness, the ego eventually dissolves. The identification with the body, the mind, and emotions, everything that you perceive, remember, is not you, the true self. And as this divine essence is present in us, it follows that it must be equally present in all forms and beings. So see all beings as divine manifestations and see them as a way through which God manifests through this universe, is present with us. So let's celebrate all the beautiful ways that God shows itself in this universe with us. Let's come to standing. So we'll begin with some warm-up to prepare for the practice. This helps to heat up the joints, to warm up the joints, and to help through the heat, we promote the release of the impurities. This first one's for the organs. So for this one, you're shaking the organs. You move them around so that you're feeling that all the impurities are being shaken right out of the organs. So I'll just explain. You take a deep breath in. You come down, bending your knees, hands on the knees. You're empty at this point. Keep your lungs empty and relax your belly muscles. Just pump the belly button in and out as fast as you can. Try for about 50 times as you hold the breath out. When you can't do it any longer, just push the belly button to the front of the spine. Tuck your chin into your chest. Contract the buttocks. And then you come up. Okay, so you do that for a few moments and you come up, and then we'll do 2 rounds of this. If you can't do as long as I'm cueing it, just do that breath, that little bit of a hold at the end of it when you're ready. So let's go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down. Belly muscles relaxed. Breath up. Lungs empty. Start. Push the belly button from the spine. Feel as though the area underneath the rib basket get really hollow, thin. And back up. It's as though a vacuum sucked everything out. Let's go again. First, take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down. Prepare. Empty lungs and belly muscles relax. Begin. Throwing the belly button against the front of the spine continuously. Now pull the belly button against the front of the spine. Hollow out the area underneath the rib basket. And come up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Allow the breath to drain out of the body. So let's continue now with some exercises. Hands on the hips and start to move the head around in circles. Try to get your ears to shoulders, the chin to the chest. If you're taking the head all the way around, the back of the head to the top of the back. If it feels better for you to do semicircles, then just go from ear to the ears to the left shoulder, then ear to the right shoulder. And go in the opposite direction now. Now sweep the arms up on the inhale, exhale down. Do the exercises with enthusiasm and vigor. Next, arms up, spread the fingers, exhale, pull them down to the shoulders. Same movement, but in front of the chest, snap them back to the shoulders. Now next, arm swings back and forth. You want to, when the teacher sees the enthusiasm of the students, they're more apt to share the knowledge. You try to attract the divine attention, the guru is within. Next, arms across the chest, inhale. Exhale, flow the arms back and down. Alternate the cross each time the arms come across the chest. Next one, breath of joy. Do enthusiasm again to make it live up to its name. First 2 movements on an inhale, last one an exhale. Imagine you're tossing all the negativity out with the exhale. It looks like this. Continue with me. Stay down for a moment, allow the body to stop shaking and bouncing, and then roll your way up. The next one, we're doing squats, so if you can't come down all the way, just come down as far as your knees allow. Remember to respect your limitations. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop into the squat. Next one, bring the elbows in front of the shoulders. Bring your hands on opposite shoulders and bend your knees a little bit. Separate your feet a little bit more hip width. Throw the body from side to side. If you know Kapalabhati, you can do that as well. The exhale happens when you finish the twist on each side. The inhale happens as you come back to the center, passive inhale. all the way around you. And back to the center. Next one, bounce. Lift the heels. If you can, however, lift the feet up off the ground. Be like a child, always enthusiastic, always joyful. Take some height. Get the knees up if you can. And now the feet. Tapping the feet very, very fast on the ground. Running on the spot. And then release. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Next one. Arms start by sides of the body. Inhale, circle all the way around to the front. Exhale, pull in and drop the arms down. Separate the feet now. The toes can go beyond the edges of the mat a little bit, going from side to side. Left arm up, inhale. Exhale, bend to the right. Right arm up, inhale. Exhale, bend to the left. Return. So remember, you don't have to do everything I do. If it's not suitable for your condition, then find your own exercises. Take a left arm up, and then hold the breath. It's the same movement, but the breathing's a little bit different now. Left arm up, inhale, hold the breath, go to the right, and come back on the exhale. Inhale, right can spin on the foot a little bit, the right foot, so the toes are pointing towards, in the same line as the rest of your leg. And back, so early rotating the leg. Left arm up, hold the breath, go to the right. And then come back up, right arm up, so you're spinning on the foot a little bit. Lift the chest, try not to make folds on the underside of the body. And back, the waist. Raise the left arm up, hold the breath, stretch. All the movements graceful, no jerks, no abrupt, loud, aggressive movements that may agitate the mind. You're trying to move in a way that allows the mind to stay in a soft, meditative, unchanged state. Arm up, go to the right, and back. Keep on going. You have to use your judgment, your intuition as to what is appropriate for you. The movements may not come so easily at first. Be patient, just keep trying, keep doing your best. Eventually the body will obey more easily. We'll be able to warm up more quickly and become more efficient. Do constant practice, have angry determination, and above all, adhere to the ethical rules and the observances. And one more to the left, then you make rapid progress. Offer everything up. That is truly what the transformative force is. And then return. So now let's go on to the hands and knees. Cat-cow. hands underneath your shoulders. So stoke the inner fire. You should feel a little bit of heat building in the navel area. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch the belly skin. And then the back skin. Lots of things going on. Inhale, shoulder blades stick towards one another. Exhale, they separate. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Telescope your trunk out of the hips and neck out of the shoulders. Exhale. Stretch the back of the neck. Inhale. Exhale, when the chin comes in, still try to keep a little bit of space between your chin and your chest so you don't close off the airway completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, try again to move the weight. Doesn't pinch the lower back or the back of the neck. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Now back to neutral spine. Raise your right leg up. Inhale. And swing it out to the right. And then swing it back up there. So you swing out to your right on the exhale. And on the inhale, that's when you throw your leg back up. And then the other leg now. Left leg up, inhale. Swing out to your left and back up. And then release. Now we're going to work the back muscles. So you can use a pillow if you like underneath your body with the bottom edge of the pillow right at the top of the legs. Anchor you down through the hips, the tops of the feet, the thighs. If you can, join your hands behind the back, and as you come up, you squeeze your heels, your palms together. Engage your buttocks and your upper back muscles. So you do this again. Just if you can't do all 12, just do as many as you can. And you can also keep your hands apart if it's too much for your shoulders to bring your hands together. So let's come up and down, up, 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 down. This next one, if you can, hold it. Up, and release down. Breathe in, breathe out all fatigue. For the next one, there's a few options. Arms can go out in front, and you just lift the opposite arm to the arm to the opposite leg. So lift the left arm's coming up, its right leg comes up. And so you just alternate between the two. Again, you have to engage your buttocks and your upper back muscles. Or you lift both legs and arms at the same time, like you're flying like a superhero, and back down. If you have more strength, you can rock on your belly. So you throw the legs up, and when the legs and the hips come back down, the chest comes down, you press into your fingertips and you propel upper body up. So if you're very tight in the lower back or in the back in general, then just do one of the first two. So this one is if you have a little bit more strength, so it looks like this. that kind of action. Don't slam your hands down. Just press lightly into your hands, press into your fingertips, and this will help to propel the body forward and keep the momentum. So let's go with whichever one is suitable. Forehead in the hands. Just wiggle your hips from side to side. Breathe in and breathe out. So now let's come back into child's pose. The next one has 4 movements. Okay, start with your seat on your heels. Inhale, rounding your back, coming up. Exhale, drop your hips to your hands, chest forward, the head goes back. Inhale, back into high cat. Exhale, all the way back, your seat behind your heels. Continue up. Roll the shoulders down and back, telescope your neck out of the shoulders. And the other way, bring your chin into the front of your chest, stretch the back of the neck, seat all the way back. Inhale, rounding. Arching, exhale. Rounding. All the movements again, soft and graceful. Seat back, flattening and lengthening. Come up and forward. Try not to lose your neck. Really stretch your neck out of the shoulders. Sit back. The other way and back. Inhale, come forward. Push your chest forward away from your seat. Create a little bit of space in the lower back. And back the other way. Reverse it. And all the way back. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine trying to pull the floor towards you, propel the chest forward against that resistance, that pull back action. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Imagine a wave emerging from the ocean. Powerful. Good. And then into the full height, and then cresting like the wave, and then disappearing back in the water. Inhale, come up. Use your imagination to create visualizations that'll help you to enter into the essence of the movements. And back, to move more easily. Inhale, and forward. Your imagination is a powerful tool. You go as far as you can, as the imagination allows, and back. So you're trying to go beyond your imagination. Amazing things are ahead of you. And back, exhale. Inhale. And forward. And come up. And back, as Dharmaji says, you can only go as far as your imagination to cultivate a boundless one. Take the chest forward, the head goes back, and back the other way. And settle your seat on your heels, forehead on the ground, breathe in, and breathe out, relax again. So next we're going to slide right into Cobra. There's a couple of entries. If you can't slide easily, you can do the same type of moves you did before. Come into baby plank, drop your hips in your hands, and then come into your Cobra, and then we hold the Cobra. Okay, so if that's how you move the most easily, you can do that. Otherwise, if you can, glide. Brush your nose ground, slide along the ground, and then uncoil like a serpent. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back, exhale. The forward movement into the pose is done on the inhale. Come forward, inhale. Hold the breath, drop your shoulders away from the ears, don't lose the neck. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back on the exhale. Inhale, you get to see yourself in the form. See the divine within the form. Merge with that which is within all beings. And back, exhale. all the same. We're all the same source. Just all different manifestations. In so many beautiful ways, God is present here. And back, exhale. Come forward. Pull with your arms, like you're trying to drag the floor towards you, and bring your body up. This will help. That pulling action will help to propel you more easily into the pose with more power. And back, exhale. Make like a snake creeping through the grass, including majestically. Come to your full height as you can. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back, exhale. And now let's move a few more joints at the same time. This is coming forward. Try to get your hips right close to your hands. Lift your palms, press into all the fingertips, lift the feet up so you can touch the back of the head with your toes. And back. If you can't, don't worry, but just keep again doing your best. Come forward. Right hands right behind, hips right in behind the hands. Spread your fingers evenly. And back, exhale. Keep your thighs on the ground as well. It's not upward facing dog. Your hips stay in, your thighs stay in the ground, so then this allows the feet to come up higher. If your hips are up, your thighs are up off the ground, the feet might not come up as high. And back, exhale. Helps to work the fingertips as well. You have lots of power. 10 points of pressure into the ground. This gives you more height as well. And back, exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath, hold the pose according to our body shapes, and otherwise we might not attain everything this lifetime. Keep trying. The next life you have more abilities to realize even more. And one more. We come back, we are reborn in order to fulfill all that we need to fulfill. And back. It's through these experiences that we gain the knowledge that helps us to break the patterns that cause pain and suffering. And now breathe in, breathe out. So now we're going to come forward onto the belly and then turn onto your back. Coming into the tucks. And now we're stretching your arms and legs. Inhale. Exhale, come into a tuck. Bring your knees to the shoulders. Peel your shoulders up off the mat. Try to get your shoulders to your knees. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull in. Squeeze tight like forming a little ball with your body. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, tuck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So you can get your forehead between your knees. Into the hands above the knees. Squeeze the elbows into the sides of your legs, out against the knees. Inhale. Good. And then next, we're going to keep on going through the movement, but the breathing's different. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath now as you come into tuck and hold it. Try again, get your shoulders up as high as possible. You can bring one fist in front of the other to make it perhaps a little bit more easy to get your head to your hands. And release again, no matter if it doesn't touch, just keep doing your best. Inhale. Squeeze tight. Holding the breath. Everything stops, all the attention to the space between your eyebrows. Release, regardless of whether you can touch your forehead to your hands. Inhale, stretch. Bring your attention to the center of the forebrow, the seat of divine perception located there. And release, exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath, even though the body's experiencing tension, the mind is like an eye of a storm, unbothered. unaffected, unjudging. Release, exhale. Inhale. And pull in, hold the breath. Release, exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold and tuck. Release, exhale. Inhale. Hold. Release, exhale, and last time, inhale. And hold. And break, exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, imagine you fainted, let go of all fatigue. Now just roll on your back a few times. You can hold behind your knees and just roll back as far as you can. Lift your seat all the way up. If you're more flexible, you can do with your arms and legs straight, go all the way to plow. So bring your feet all the way behind your head and roll down. Feet touch down. As the heels come, try to keep your heels anchored as you come up, and then you can pull your body over your legs. So this is a full expression of the movement, but again, do according to your abilities. If you need to start to come up as your feet are coming down, that's okay too. Try to move the legs and the body. And uniform speed. No jerks, no loud aggressive movements, no abrupt movements to disturb the mind. Nice and smooth. And we'll do one more, and then we'll stand. So one. And the next time you go roll back, as your legs are coming down, bend your knees, plant your feet, plant them down, and make your way up. And we'll continue with the rest of the warm-up, so come back. Go to the front of the mat now. And Surya Namaskar. This helps you warm up all the joints even to a greater extent. So practice in a way that the best experience. Again, imagine all beings are experiencing this through you. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. Come down, bend your knees if you need to. Bring your hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Come into a high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down, chest between your hands, and pull yourself through between your arms. You can stay in cobra or press into your hands and lift your hips up off the ground, upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Now the right foot comes forward. Try to move your shoulders over the fingertips so the foot lands softly. If that's difficult, lower your left knee down first. Use your right hand if you need to move your foot further forward. Left foot forward, Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing, arch back. Hands back to the heart. Move again according to your condition. Make the modification as you need to make the movements a little bit more easy. Pull the body down, even if you do half of it. You can come up here and then down and all the way back up. If that's what you can manage, then that's okay. Hands back to the heart. So raise your arms up. If you do the full one, let's go. Fold the body down, belly on your thighs, left foot goes back. Into your high plank, Ashtanga Namaskara, right through into Cobra or upward facing dog, back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Left foot comes forward, feet together, Uttanasana. Push your feet all the way up, and come all the way up. And back home, Pranamasana. Raise your arms up, don't worry too much about the breath. Breathe in a way that's natural. That allows the body to move with ease. The right foot goes back. And then high plank, knees, chest, forehead down. And so when the body moves with ease, the breath will be more even, more controlled, and the mind, that'll have a good effect on the mind as well. The right foot forward, feet together, Uttanasana. Bring your body all the way up, arch arch back, and come back home. Raise your arms up, and go down. Left foot back, into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Pull with your hands, right through your cobra or upward facing dog. Stretch the whole front of the body back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then the left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push your seat all the way up. Keep your belly with your thighs. If you need to keep your knees bent, that's okay. And come all the way up. Eventually, then loosen up. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up. Engage your buttocks and your upper back muscles. Hinge at the hips, come down over your legs. Right foot back. Into your plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Through into your upward facing dog. So stay here for this one. Bend the toes under and just pulse here. Push your hips forward, your chest forward and up. Your nose up, look like a dog howling at the moon. Now, lift your seat all the way up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bounce the chest closer to the ground with each one, with each bounce. If you're flexible, strike your forehead to the ground. Sink the area, sink the heart down. And now the right foot comes forward to the hands, Anjali Asana. Feet together, Uttanasana. This helps that bouncing motion in the upward facing dog helps to open up the shoulders. Reach up and back. And back home, Pranamasana. Go up and back again. Stretch the whole length of the front of the body. Hinge at the hips, fold the body in half. Left foot goes back. Into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskara, knees, chest, forehead down. Through into your upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now swing your left leg up, look underneath your left arm, come into plank. And then repeat the other leg. Right leg swings up, look underneath the right arm, open up the hip, and then back into plank. Again, left leg up, into high plank. Nice easy movements. Inhale, swing the right leg up. Move slower if you need to into high plank. This time we go on. Inhale, swing your left leg up. And then bring the foot between your hands, shoulders over the fingertips, land the foot down softly. No big heavy thumbs on the ground. And then the right foot comes forward, Uttanasana. And up we go. Arch back. Pranamasana. Let's add a few more movements now. Raise your arms up, stretch. As you come down, bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. Push your belly into your legs. Try to get your seat up a little bit higher. Eventually your hips over your heels. Uttanasana. Right foot goes back. Back knee down. Raise your arms up. Use your arms to pull the torso further up at the hips and go back. Form a shape of a crescent moon. And then release back into your high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees, chest, forehead down. Into your upward facing dog or cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg goes up, and then send the foot between the hands. Drop your seat right close to front heel, reach up and back. And swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath as you bring your left foot forward so that the foot again lands softly. Uttanasana. Come all the way up. Off to Uttanasana, hands to the heart. Go up and back, bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch body move with even more power, grace, and ease. Your belly on your thighs. Look at the form of each pose. Try to see what it's trying to express. Enter into the consciousness of the poses. Left foot goes back. With your heart open, the eyes up, arms up, an expression of adoration, surrendering to the divine grace. Into the high plank, Ashtanga Namaskara. Through into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana with your head low, the eyes downcast, an expression of humility. Left leg goes up, and bring the foot between the hands. Drop your seat close, front heel, reach up and back, stretch. Front toes all the way to the fingertips. Swing your hands behind the back, and then come into Uttanasana. Come all the way up. And back home. Again, reach up, go down. Transition seamlessly between the poses like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. Eventually, if your legs are straight, your whole body press against the front of the legs, including the forehead. And then the right foot goes back into Kapiyasana. And right back into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Right through into your upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. The right leg goes up. Send the foot between the hands. Move like a shapeshifter. Quietly, gracefully. Reach up, stretch. Swing your hand behind the back. And then the left foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing. Arch back. And then back home, Pranamasana. And we'll do one more. Reach up. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch your body move with even more power, grace, and ease. Slide your belly down, the legs. Try to get your chest on or maybe below the knees. Uttanasana. Then the left foot goes back. Rise up. Set your sights high in every sense. And into high plank. Have a higher purpose. Offer up the practice so that it's all beings benefits. Don't do it just for satisfying your own desires and needs. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up and bring the foot between the hands. Kapiyasana. Radiate your light from within, just like the moon reflects the light of the sun. Swing your hands behind the back, and then the right foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing, arch back. And then land your hands back at the heart. Take a moment here from the center of the chest. Breathe a love from the heart right up to the crown. Hold the attention at the crown. Send out the love to all beings everywhere, just like the sun that shines down on everything equally, no matter what their form. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine unconditional love for all. And release. So let's continue now with steady poses and balancing poses. Okay, so now let's combine them into flow. Turn to the right, facing the long edge of the mat. The fingertips in line with your elbows at the height of the shoulders. Step or jump your feet apart, and then go to your left. Virabhadrasana. So this pose reflects the strength and the courage, all the qualities of a warrior. Embody all those qualities, reflect them in the straightness of the arms and the firmness of the limbs and the steady gaze, always steadfast in their duty. Now from here, turn to the front, Virabhadrasana. If you can't turn your hip very easily, your right hip especially, bring the right foot out a little bit to the right, create a little more distance to your feet horizontally. Bring your arms up. You can even bring your hands together like a tip of a sword if you like. Imagine yourself in a form. Now from here, take your arms out to the side. Drag your right foot in, bring your weight into the left leg. See if you can come right into gliding eagle. Your head about the height of the knee, your right foot goes all the way up. Curve your spine. Arch your back, bring your chin forward. Try to get your foot higher than the hip. Oops. Now, bring your hands down on the ground. From here, bend your knee. And then just lift up. So again, warming up the body. Your hands should not be too far from your feet. Just a little in front. Almost in line with your toes. Keep your right foot close to your seat and just push your left heel up. Try to get your shoulders over your fingertips, your belly right into your thigh, your knee right into your belly, sorry. And then if you want, you can press into your hands, take a few jumps up. If you can hold the pose, handstand, go ahead. If you want to go on the wall or come onto your forearms, that's okay too. If you keep your legs bent, easier to find a balance. And then come back down. The right foot goes all the way back. The right arm goes up. Parivita Paschimottanasana. Go to your left right away. Your arm to the outside of the knee. If it's too much, if you can't keep your balance, bring the right knee down. like that. Your legs should look like a box. And you go to the right. Left hand pushes into your right. So they start the shoulders, but as you push down the left hand to the right, the belly comes up. Try to get higher than the thighs, some of the chest. Try to line it up with your thumbs. Take the left shoulder all the way back. Turn your face and chest up. If your knee is up off the ground, really push to the heel. Keep the back knee pressing up to stay strong in the pose. If you have a bind, go ahead. Bring your fingers in towards your wrist. Turn more to your left. Use the left hand if you need to guide the right arm underneath. All expressions according to your abilities. Whatever you don't achieve in this lifetime, remember, you just pick up where you left off here, and you continue the next one. You don't lose anything. No effort is wasted. Now come forward from here. Press into your left foot. Come all the way up with your knee. You can either just do your tree pose with your foot on the inside of the leg somewhere, just not against your knee, below or above. If you have more flexibility, take hold of the inside of the right heel and bring your leg out. Ballet pose. Be graceful and poised like a dancer. Try to have your toes and fingers at the same line, at the same height. Now release the foot, bring the right leg all the way back and your knee down. So into Kapiyasana next. Drop your seat right close to front heel. Arms up if you can. If it's too much for your shoulders, keep your hands on the knee. Push your lower back up and in. Allow the head to drop back. If you can, however, take your hands up. Rock your shoulders back and forth. Pull your arms back. Keep your arms close to ears and straight as well. Be true to the shape of the form. And break the pose. Come into your lizard, Kristasana. Bring your left foot out a little bit more to the edge of the mat. Lift the back knee. Scooch back and forth. Try to push your knee as far back as possible before lowering it down again. Flatten out the toes and more of the thigh will come close to the ground. If your hips are low enough, fall onto your right forearm and then roll back to your left. Both sides of your hips should be equally close to the ground. Eventually, when your hips are all the way down, perhaps you'll be able to come right down with your pelvis, your belly, and your chest. If it's too much, if your hips are not close to the ground, stay on your hands, keep sinking your hips down. Feel as though your thighs are made of lead and that there was a big rock maybe sitting on top of your seat. Use your imagination again to find visualization to help you come and achieve the effects. Now we're coming back onto the hands, bring your toes under, lift the back knee, turn to come to the long edge of the mat again. So here, I'll do it this way. See, you can take hold of your legs or slip your hands underneath your feet if you like. Pull on the feet or your legs. Inhale, extend the crown forward. Exhale, pull your body in, right between your legs if you can. Try not to round your back. Push your chest forward like you're trying to get your chest behind your legs. If you're trying to aim to get your head on the ground, the top of the head. Shoulders lift. Keep your back straight, the hip seat all the way down to the head. Now for those of you who have a headstand, can straddle up, go ahead. So place your hand behind your heels, press into your hands, and bring your legs all the way up. If you can't straddle up that way, you can also bring your feet behind your, walk the feet back behind your wrists, your toes behind your wrists. Try to get the feet as close as possible so your seat comes all the way up over your shoulders. Just push just underneath against your elbows. If you want, you can pull your toes away from the ground. Maybe you just want to dance from one foot to the other. Eventually, you might be able to stay in teddy bear. Your shins on your backs, your arms. And gradually build. Even if you don't lift your feet up off the ground, all good. You're still in an inverted pose. Lots of benefits. Find a pose, just take a moment to just be still in the pose. Merge with the form. Start to make your way down. If you're in headstand, the legs up. As your legs come down, if they're straddling, hold your breath as you come close to the ground. Engage your legs, your core, so that your feet land very softly, just where they started, and come all the way up. So let's do a counter pose here. Bring feet in a little bit. So heels are about 2 feet apart, hands on your seat. Bend your knees. Easy Chaklasana, like you're riding on a horse. Push into your seat, pull down, and allow the head to go back, your chest to go up. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. You can also bring your hands to the backs of your knees if you like. And then once you're aware of the place we want to stay, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. Push your hips forward. See if you can straighten legs a little bit as well. And walk your hands back up your legs. If there's somewhere on the backs of your legs, push it back onto your seat. Push into your seat, pull down, and come all the way back up. So now, getting ready to go to the other side. If you need to, turn around 180 degrees, and then go to your right. Look over the front hands. Steady again with your gaze. Left arm up to meet beside the right, or join the hands together. It's like you're saying, I'm yours, grant me higher devotion, take me. Getting ready to launch yourself into gliding eagle. Bring your weight into your right leg, drag your left foot in as much as you need to, and then tip down, your head above the height of the knee. If you need to, you can bring your hands, the fingertips on the ground. Raise your left leg up as high as it will go, and then allow your belly to rest on your thigh. Arms up to the side, push your chest forward, curve your spine if you can. Palms are down, look like an eagle soaring down from a great height. Now bring your hands on either side of your right foot, just in front of your foot. Again, not too far away, because when you jump, your feet might start to come further back, and then it takes more energy to jump. You expend all your energy very quickly. Keep your left leg bent, your heel close to your seat. Again, see if you can just lift your heel up. This works the core nicely. Push the knee into your belly. Shoulders come more over the fingertips. If you feel like you can, really press your hands into the ground, hold the breath, push off with your toes, and just jump up a few times. Maybe at some point you'll find a balance and be able to stay. Flex your feet. Look a little bit forward in between your hands, in front of your hands. And back down. The right leg goes all the way back. If you need to, again, lower your right knee down, left knee down on the ground. Do it, the twist from here. Left arm up and go to the right. If you can, keep your back knee up. Push the right hand to your left and get your body up a little bit higher so that you're not trapped behind your leg. Try to get your belly higher in the thigh. The center of the chest will then move behind your thumbs. Roll the right shoulder back. Twist. Keep pulling the right hip back. Extend out of the crown. Extend out through the left heel if your knee is up. Again, if you want to take a bind, go ahead. Your armpit on the outside of the knee, bend fingers in towards the wrist. If your knees up off the ground, it's actually a little bit easier to sense, and that there's not as much obstruction for the arm to go underneath the leg. Try your own experiment. You find your own tricks this way. And now release. Come forward. You can push your right hand to your knee to bring more weight into your right leg, and come up with your left leg. Again, you can take your foot onto your leg for your tree. If you're having trouble balance, keep your foot on the ground, turn your knee out, or stand against the wall. Or take your foot by the heel, inside the heel, come up into ballet pose. Whatever height, try to have your fingers and toes at the same line. So whether it looks like a letter T or letter Y, or letter Y, perfect, just do your best again. Let go of the foot. Allow leg to go all the way back into your Kapyasana. Bring your seat all the way forward behind your heel. Bring your hands onto your knee. And you can keep them there if you like. Push the lower back up and in. Lift the chest, allow the head to go back. If you can, your arms come up as well. Kali Mudra. With your hands, that embodies, you can try to embody all the qualities of Kali. Fierce, fearless. She who transforms, or brings about transformation and rebirth. Each time you're moving higher towards your true self. Now break the pose, gang right for lizard. Move the right foot out towards the edge of the mat. This is so that the knee doesn't fall out to the side. So you try to keep your knee close to the shoulder. Push back and forth through the back foot, the back heel. And then once the knee's further back as far as you can, lower the knee down, flatten out the toes. Fall, if you can, on your left forearm if your hips are low enough. Roll back to the right. Both sides of your hips equally close to the ground. If you're very flexible, your hips are on the ground, you can bring your right arm to the outside, rest your armpit on your right foot, and come down onto your belly and chest. Fix your gaze like a lizard. They don't blink. And make your mind as steady as your gaze. Come back onto your hands. From here, bring the right foot back to meet the left into plank again, this way. Vasisthasana. Come onto your left hand, so turn to, bring your left hand a little bit to the right. Come into your side plank. If you need to, if you're dropping to your shoulder, hips are sagging, best to put your left knee down. If you have wrist issues, you can always come onto your forearm as well. So again, find a variation that suits you. Now come back to plank, or forearms, or on your knee, go to the other side. So you can again do it on your forearm, or on your hand. Push your hips forward, try not to allow your hips to drop. And back to high plank. From here, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the heels, bend your knees, jump or walk forward. Move back a little bit, but you go to the front of the mat just so you can see. Bring your arms in front, shoulders back, tuck the tail, lift your heels as high as you can and start to make your way down. Stop when your seat is about the height of the knees, and then push your heels up even higher to lock your ankles. Concentrate on steadiness. Have a fierce determination stay. This is what we call fierce pose. And now lower your seat down, all the way behind your heels on the ground. Push into your arms, roll back into your plow pose. If you have, if this is really not a comfortable pose for you, with your neck or shoulders, you can even bring your legs on a wall. Sit against, bring your seat right against, turn to side of the wall, and then just spin around until your seat is right against your wall, and bring your legs up on a wall. You can do that as well. Otherwise, if you can bring your seat over your shoulders, same line as much as possible, hands on your back. You can even come up into shoulder stack. Raise your legs up. Push your back into your hands. Bring your feet a little bit away from your head. They shouldn't be over your head, if possible. Bring your feet back so your heels align with your hips. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Fix your mind there. Every chance you get, bring your mind into a meditative state, merge with the divine within the form. It's the highest form of meditation. Union with God. And now ahead for plow pose. For a moment. Again, when you come down, the palms down behind your back, or hold the edges of the mat. That makes it easier for you to come down with more control. Press into your arms and roll down the back, nice and slow. Your hands behind your seat, your palms down. Eventually your seats will land on your wrists if your hands are behind your back. And then stop when you're halfway down, about 45 degrees. Push into your arms, lift your back up off the ground. At this point, if you have hold your mat, you can bring yourself into bridge, bring your hands underneath your seat and land your seat on your hands. If it's okay for you to take your legs up, go ahead. Otherwise, bring your legs all the way down if it's too much. Fish pose. Lift your back up off the ground. Bring your chest up as high as you can and bring the top of the head down. Fish pose. Again, just bring your feet down if it's too much. Breathe very fast to the nose like a sniffing dog now. Bring your legs down and bring your head back down. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Relax. Come onto your elbows. So now we're going to work the back muscle a little bit. Flex your feet. Dig into your heels and lift your back up off the mat. Your seat just a couple of inches away from the ground. Push into your forearms, lift your chest as much as possible. Engage your buttocks. And back down. Right from here, lie down on your back, breathe in. Breathe out. Remove all fatigue. So now we're going to sit up. Separate your feet about the width of the mat. Take hold of your heels. Pull on the heels. Try to get your head further forward. Eventually, the crown of the head aligns with your heels. Try to get your belly down between your thighs. Try to get your shoulders to come down lower than the knees. Pulling your legs, try not to round your back too much. Push your shoulders back. Think of that entry into cobra when you're leading with the heart. Same type of action here. Try to get your belly down first before your head. If you're flexible, you can open up your legs and get the flat on the ground. You might be able to come down between your thighs. From the base of spine, inhale up to the crown. Exhale back down to the base of the spine. Now from here, bring the legs back together. Bench pose. Your feet, heels about 10 inches apart. You have fingers and toes facing towards the edges of the mat, the corners of the mat. Push your hips up. Try not to sag in between your knees and your shoulders. Try to get your hips on the same line as your shoulders and your knees. If it's too much for your wrists, keep your seat down, but keep pushing your lower back up and in and lift your chest. Allow your head to drop back. Here, in the bench pose, your head level with the rest of the body, your chest higher than the shoulders. Breathe very fast again. Lower the seat back down. Cross your ankles, come onto your knees. Bend the toes under, hands on the seat, push into your seat, pull down, and then hold your breath, go back, lean back and come back. Try not to keep your body more or less rigid, straight. Hinge at the knees, push into your toes, pull the thighs toward another. And again, pull down on the seat, push in at the same time, and come back. And again, this works the thighs and the core. Next time you go back, if you can, you bring your right hand on the right heel, left hand on your left heel. Lock your baby fingers together, and then allow your hips to drop and your thighs to drop forward, the chest up. the head goes back. Otherwise, if it's too much, you can't reach your feet, keep your hands on the seat, and just have your hips in line with your knees. Allow the chest to go up as much as possible. Pull your seat down still to create length in your spine. More flexible, flatten out your toes. You can bring your hands on your soles of your feet for Uttanasana, camel. Now bring your hands back one at a time onto your seat. Push into your seat, pull down, come up. Bring your hands in front of your knees. Cat-cow, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Bring your feet back on your heels to one side. Bring your feet out in front. Knees together, feet together. Right hand, right center the back. Keep your back straight. Left arm up, turn to the right. Push the forearm against the outside of the right thigh. Keep your knees together if you can. Push your lower back up and in. On the inhale, rise up taller through the heart, through the spine. Exhale, turn to the right. So it's not lounging here. Your hands should be close to your back, right against it, and revolve around the arm. It's an active twist, and you're actively lengthening before you twist. Come back, go to the other side, left arm behind the back, right arm up. Push the arm against the outside of the left thigh. Imagine trying to pull the knees beyond the right edge of the body. Keep your shoulders down. Imagine you can see right through your skin at the spiraling action of the spine. Go gradually, don't just wrench the body around in the first breath to your maximum. Now break the pose, lie down on your back for Shavasana. Make your way down onto your back, your feet wide. Heels beyond the edge, just beyond the edge of the mat, the arms away from the body as well, palms facing up. If you like, raise your arms and legs up a little bit, a few inches from the ground, drop back down. Release everything again one more time. Lift the arms and legs up and drop. Feel as though you fell from the building. All the muscles instantly relax. Soften everything. Feel as though the flesh are hanging off the bones. Feel as though the best of the best are coming in. All the fruits that you renounce, they come back when you're offering up the practice, when you're doing this with an intention of offering out of compassion. You attract good karma. The good comes back to you. And when you see the effects, the good positive effects, you stay motivated to stay in adherence to the practice, to continue to follow the ethical rules and the observances, yama and niyama. Say to yourself mentally 3 times the following sentence. The goal is self-realization. The sign that we're attaining that self-realization is when we have boundless compassion towards all, when we see the divine, the God, the love within each and every being, regardless of what they do, We're all the same source. We were there before too. Or maybe we've yet to experience what they're going through. See past our actions and see the divine that is always within. And let's continue to radiate our love and light to all beings everywhere in our day-to-day lives. Continue to ensure that all your actions, thoughts, and words are driven by compassion and love. For when we see God in all forms, how can we treat anyone other than with respect and with love and compassion? We want to give the best of the best. So now come back to seated position. We'll close the practice. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. Thank you so much. See you soon.